going back to Kamarir and Sari Gray and back in time to where you all set off. The two of you right alongside the River Esmel. I'll need a survival check, perception check, and individual animal handling checks, please.
Kamar will besto bardic inspiration to Sarigre. Play a mellow melody on her flute. She'll roll a perception check, 22 total.
Thank you, Kamarir. Dirty 20 for the survival check.
You're welcome. And that's a 6 for my animal handling check.
That's 4 for mine.
Both your horses nearly throw you both off your saddles. It takes a while for you both to calm your horses down. After a few minutes, you both continue to travel, riding your horses.
Kamarir, Bronson chose well his sames. I did you.
What are you talking about, Sarig?
You and Bronson, you're lovers, you not? You both seem sweet on each other?
Oh yes, me and Bronson have only known each other for a short time now, but we've grown close to each other. He's my true love.
You both chose very well. He still seems the same old Bronson to me. He's slightly more serious than I remember him last.
Slightly more serious. He can be, but he's got a sweet romantic side. I think he's become a little more serious because we've lost people during our travels. And seeing all that we've seen certainly puts a dampener on one's mood.
I'm sorry to hear that you've lost people. I understand that me more than most. Being in legal mercenary work is best not to form attachments to any comrades or allies you work with. If they're young and fresh to the game, then they probably won't make it past a month in that line of work. If they're underprepared, that is, or have a lack of experience, especially. Also, being in the mercenary business, you can make a lot of enemies that you need to deal with quickly. Or they will come after you and your immediate family and any friends you have.
How long have you been in the game then? Are you speaking from personal experience? May I ask?
I've been doing mercenary work for far longer than most. It's close to a miracle that I'm still breathing. Not fully a miracle, because I don't truly believe in miracle. I'm lucky enough to have joined the fighting guild when I did. I met my beloved there nearly a year.
You're spoken for. Well, that's great. Who is she?
She's a fiery soul with fire red hair to match. Nags me a lot, but that's okay. Fanel is her name.
She sounds strong-willed and red hair, you said? I don't know much about hair, but I've heard redheads aren't to be messed with.
Sarigre cocks his head, grinning sheepishly. Tell me about it. She's like an open flame, not to be tampered, played with.
Is she a dwarf? Same as you.
Correct. But there's one thing that gnaws at me. You and Bronson, you're a tiefling, and he's a dwarf. Your leaf espans are completely different.
Leaf espan do not concern me, yes. Dwarves live for 10th century, whilst we tiefling barely live past one. But such a thing seems trivial in comparison with the quality of time spent with a lover. Even if I only live to 90, I'll die happy knowing that I spent that part of my life with Bronson. It's not the amount of time that matters, but the quality. I'm focused on the quality and what I do with what remains of my present and future life.
Very well said, Kamarir. And that being said, I'm afraid I must let my curiosity take over and ask how far into your lifespan you are.
Meaning you're asking me how old I am. Breaking the rule, asking a lady for her age. Very bold of you, but a lady has her secrets. I will say I'm older than I look. But that's all I'm willing to divulge.
I respect that. Forgive my curiosity.
No, I'm done, Sarig.
About 5 hours pass as you both travel alongside the river, the sun beginning to set. You're a few hours away from where Lady Cecilia was last sighted. You can continue on, but risk taking a level of exhaustion.
Is there an ideal spot for us to set up camp?
Going off your previous perception check, there's a small lit cottage just within a small gathering of trees. It's a little off the main path, but it's only a few minutes away.
We'll reach the cabin, hitching our horses to a nearby tree.
Is there anything significant about this cottage? Or anything peculiar?
Roll a perception, nature, or investigation check.
Perception check, 15.
The wood the cottage is made of is not from around here. Maybe further up north. Rich rosewood is mainly what the cottage's exterior consists of. There are a few chickens in a small fenced area near the side of the cottage, some of which strut around.
Adorable. Cute little chickens.
Let's go see if anyone's home. I'll knock on the door.
A loud caw sounds from inside the cottage, the door opening slowly.
Hello? Is anyone here? We're travelers looking to trade. Attends information, whatever you may offer.
As the two of you peek your heads in, slowly entering, a warm fireplace burns, emanating a comforting warmth. There are a few oak chairs near the fire, along with other pieces of furniture and a collection of herbs surrounding a mortar and pestle. Many books reside on almost all of the furniture.
Can I do another perception check to see if there's any sign of the owner of this quaint cottage?
Go for it, Catherine.
That is a 7 plus 5, so 12 total.
There are faint footprints on the ground, but there are multiple tracks that cross over each other. If someone was here, it'll be difficult to determine where they went and what they were doing. There's a pair of crows resting on a bird perch stand near the door. They watch you casually, seemingly innocuous.
6 cute birds. Kamari tritoped them, cautiously, just in case.
Make an animal handling or nature check.
That's 7 total.
One of the crows bows their head, letting you pet them. The other caws and lunges, biting your finger with its beak, dealing 1 point of piercing damage.
Oh. De toute évidence, seul un des corbeaux les apprivoise. Kamari will have a look through some of the books lying around.
Excellent. Sari Gray, what you doing?
I'd like to investigate the sleeping area for signs and indicators of who the owner of this cottage is.
Roll an investigation check.
That's a 15.
In the sleeping area, underneath the bed, is a locked gold-plated chest. A strange smell emanates from the inside.
I'd like to inspect the chest for any traps on the lock. I'd also call Kamari, Rova, and ask her to shake the chest for any magic.
Sarah Gray, roll an investigation or survival check, please. Kamarir, roll an arcana check.
That's a 15 total.
That's a 17 for investigation.
There's definitely something off about the chest. Kamarir, there's a mix of various magic types in the air. Sarah Gray, roll me a history check.
Bardic inspiration.
Thank you, Kamari. That definitely helped. 15 total.
Your mind wanders back shortly after your training days. When you and your fellow comrades were on a scouting mission, one of your comrades came across a similar suspicious-looking chest. It swallowed him whole in less than a minute after growing a mouth and grappling him.
I relate all of this to Kamari. Get away from that thing, Kamari.
Kamari does so. DM, is there any magic coming from inside of the chest?
There is, although there's magic everywhere here.
Sarigo, I'm going to attack that chest. Get ready. If we don't take it out, it could get the drop on us. DM, I'm going to cast Bestow Curse on it, giving it disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
The chest seems to shake slowly before eyes peek through near the top of it, frantically scanning at its surroundings. The top and bottom part of the chest spread open, revealing a wet mouth full of sharp yellow teeth and a dark purple tongue. Everyone roll initiative, please. So Sari Gray, chest, and then Kamarir.
Sari already has his great axe ready, the steel blade freshly cleaned. He thrusts his weapon blade down, carving into the bastard. He then goes for again. Natural 20. The second attack gets his blade deep into the thing's body, purple blood oozing out like a dozen melted ice cube. He then draws upon his reserves, repeatedly striking the monstrosity. Chunks of the creature's flesh, inner mouth, and tongue are seen dropping to the ground. Sari laisse son côté in purple blood, his weapon still gleaming.
The mutated chest gargles and lashes out with its tongue at you, Sari Gray, its many eyes locked onto you with intense ferocity. Natural one. It retracts its tongue before attempting the same maneuver. Wow, another nat one.
Kamari draws her rapier, springing forward with a graceful thrust of her blade. She gets the aberration on one of its eyes, hearing a repugnant scorching sound as its eye bursts.
From the fireplace, you hear rushing wind as two hooded figures emerge from it, dressed in familiar black and red robes. They both seem to be aware of your presence even before they walk through the flames, readying a spell each. They rolled poor for initiative, however, but they cast their readied spells. Sari Gray, Kamarir, both of you make wisdom saving throws, please.
Wisdom saving throw. 13.
That's 7 for my saving throw.
Kamarir, you recognize the spell and the enchantment magic it contains. You fight and resist it, shrugging it off. Sari Gray, the same enchantment magic pounces onto you like a cat striking from the shadows. It binds your body, paralyzing you from the inside. Since it's your turn now, make another wisdom saving throw.
That's on 18.
You break free, your muscles bursting with energy and resolve. The chest lashes out with its tongue again. Kamarir, your waist gets bound as the chest tongue wraps around it, grappling you, squeezing you intensely. It tries to reel you in and bite you. You angle your body to avoid it.
Kamari maintient concentration on her spell, trying to escape this predicament. She fails, squirming and struggling to free herself.
The two hooded figures smirk.
You look so much better like that, tiefling.
Doesn't she just? Now for you, bulky one.
The hooded lady flicks her wrist, dark energy erupting from her hand. Sari Gray, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dexav, 16.
Gods damn it.
The male figure goes for you as well, Sari Gray, scimitar in hand. His strike lands, drawing blood, most of it dripping from his blade as he strikes again. You block and parry it with your own blade, Sari Gray.
Sarigre retaliates with a swift strike with his weapon, landing an intense hit, cleaving into the man's shoulder, nearly chopping it off completely. Second strike, natural one.
My fucking shoulder. That's gonna cost you.
The mimic continues to try and bite Kamarir, even with advantage. On both attacks, all the bites miss.
Kamari attempts to break free again. Another fail. She tries to slit the monster's tongue.
How do you want to do this, Kamarir?
She slices right through the monster's tongue, setting herself free, delicately landing on her feet, stabbing the chest creature through its main eye. She then looks at the hooded figures. You're next, if you don't surrender.
Roll an intimidation check.
That was nearly a dirty 20. Only an 8.
Was that supposed to scare us? Oh, sweetheart, don't make a fool of yourself. Troy, deal with Tiny Tim. The foul blood is mine.
Ooh, catfight. Fine. Troy gathers necrotic magic around his hands, lunging forwards. He inflicts severe necrotic damage on him, the room darkening for a moment as the strike lands. He then swipes with his blade, slashing at his exposed flesh, and I'm just getting warmed up.
I've su faire worse from better fool.
Keep retorting, you son of a bitch. I'll let Lamel carve out your heart, slowly.
Lamel taunts the tiefling, beckoning her closer. Come on, foul blood, what's the matter? You're out of breath.
Sarigre draws on his reserve, storing some vitality. He then charges at Troy, blade in front of him like a battering ram, causing the blade to ram into his chest, then withdrawing and slashing at his knees.
Troy falls onto his back, unable to feel one of his legs, screaming out in pain. You fucking bitch.
What did you just call me? Kamari steps closer to the hooded lady.
You heard me, though you don't seem to be doing much about it. I expected more from a foul blood than this.
Kamari beats her lips together. She flourishes her blade before getting in close, missing due to the blind rage that's feeling inside herself.
Finally something.
Sarigre smirks before rolling his weapon downwards at Troy, wanting to non-lethally damage him.
You slam the hilt of your weapon into the side of his head, knocking him out cold.
You fucking bastards.
Last chance, surrender now.
Intimidation check, please, Sari Gray.
That's 19.
Lamel looks between the dwarf tiefling and her unconscious ally. She hesitates before bolting towards the fireplace.
Kamari lashes out with her rapier, aiming for her leg. She deals a good amount of damage, blood gushing onto the floor.
You both have your movement still.
Canning action dash, 35 feet. Sarigre uses the rest of his movement to get in front of the fireplace.
Lamel frantically searches for another way out, gradually accepting defeat. She disarms herself and gets on her knees, surrendering.
Kamari knocks her out with help from Sarig.
As combat ends, the air lessens in terms of tension. A sense of mild tranquility spreads.
I'd like to tee up or restrain both of these call-like figures, and gag them since they can cast spells.
Allow me to help you with that.
Please roll a sleight of hand, survival, or performance group check with advantage.
Plus bardique inspiration.
Thank you kindly. Wow, 24 plus bardic inspiration, 30.
Holy smokes. With a 30, there's not a chance in all the hells they're breaking free at all.
Are you alright, Sariga? Do you need healing?
Barely go grazed. But we should recuperate for an hour or so until those two wake up.
Good idea. I'm going to have a look through some of these books and see if there's anything I can learn from them. Maybe there's a diary entry or something in one of them.
Ah, very good. Sarigre offers Kamari a cigar before lighting his own up, after getting them out.
No, thank you. I used to smoke, but not anymore. Kamari begins to have a look at some of the books after retrieving her glasses from her satchel.
A lot of these books contain information on various beasts found in the countryside, wolves, foxes, deers, etc. Some are about herbal collections, listing common ingredients and most popular herbs found in the wilderness. You do find one odd book, but it's sealed shut, an arcane sigil on the front, no title.
Can I roll Arcana check?
To identify what the arcane sigil on the front of the book is?
Yes, DM.
Roll for it.
In total, 21 Donald.
With that excellent outcome, you're fully aware of what this spell is. It's the arcane lock spell, cast at a very high level, level 7 to be exact.
Holy gods. Level 7. This lock is almost impossible to dispel right now.
Camarier, Sarigray, you both take a short rest for an hour. Troy and Lamel slowly regain consciousness at slightly different times, their pupils dilating in fear as they realize that they're bound and gagged.
One more thing before we deal with them. DM, can I search through the remnants of the chesting, please?
Of course, roll for it.
Shoot. Only 8.
The monster's body has morphed into this thick, smudgy, repugnant slime. Sifting through the slime proves much more difficult than you expected. It's like trying to wade through extremely thick, wet clay. You find one basic healing potion.
Better than nothing, I suppose. I'll give the potion to Sarigre.
Most generous of you. Thank you. Now let's have a little chat with these two.
Oh yes.